Hey everybody, how's it going today? John here with your Daily Scroll, brought to you by What If I Could, for all your uh, What If I Could scroll saw, portrait design, woodworks, and woodcrafts. There we go. Let's add another one in there. How's it going today? Brought to you today by Harneal Media, for all your website design needs, and talk to Shay and Steve, Steve and Shay, Steve and or Shay, and Prairie Signs for all your sign needs in the Peace Region area in Alberta. Hey, everybody out there in the chat, how is it going? What are y'all up to? We got a whole lot of people out there. We got Pat and Robin and Jason and Larry and Steve. Oh, Mark. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Yeah, Mark is out there, and I still want to do. I still got to get a romper room here. And joining us, we got Herb Hooper.
How diddly do?
Hey, diddly do. What are you up to?
Nothing.
Oh,
You can
okay.
find me on Facebook under Herb Hooper or Herb Scrolling Station or Instagram at Herb Sudort or herbhooper.com. And I also am sponsored by Hernell Media.
Cool, cool. Also joining us now over on Facebook, we got Lloyd Tibbs. Denise just come in. Hey, Denise. We got Nancy. Hey, Nancy. I didn't catch your video, but I did share it. Hopefully you got some more views on that. And Greg. Hey, Greg. How's it going, buddy? And
Hello, Denise.
also joining us, we got somebody we haven't seen in a long time. Look, everybody, it's Chase
Up on the camera. Hello.
and Amanda.
Hi, everyone.
How's it going?
I haven't seen y'all in forever and ever and ever.
Is that right?
Yeah,
That's right. And
at least 10 minutes.
it looks like an awesome puzzle weekend. Are we having a puzzle live weekend?
I don't know about a whole weekend, but
What?
we're live right now doing a puzzle.
You're not gonna do a 96 some odd hour live? Come on.
I'm not even off work that many hours right now.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we'll do more puzzles over Christmas probably, but that's gonna be the extent more than likely.
So, in other words, not know, but how y'all know?
Kinda.
Christmas puzzles?
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Cool, cool. Links out there if anybody wants to join the panel and join in our jocularity and funtabulous times.
Hello, Nancy.
I finished the elf, but my editing program is saying file not supported. Restart a computer, it's still not working. Ah, that's too bad.
Mark says, you stop it with the C word, you two.
What C word? Oh, why? Well, I can spell it with an X, but I'm not like that guy.
Oh, why?
Hey, there's a familiar sound I hear. Hello, Greg.
Hello, Herb.
Greg's in his shop. What are you up to, buddy?
Familiar sound I hear. Hello, Greg.
Hello, Herb.
Greg, you got to mute your YouTube, buddy.
Yes. It takes me a minute. Come on now.
Man, I like to hear the sound of my voice, John.
I sound when I replay myself, I sound weird. I'm like, do I really sound like that?
Liz has joined us. Hello, Liz.
Hello, Liz. Are you
Yeah.
working? You still work on your bike there? Get that done yet?
Sold it.
Sold it.
Yeah,
I thought you're still working on it.
sold it. I
Was
got
it
another one.
was it unfinished?
Was it unfinished? Yeah.
Yeah, you sold an unfinished project. That's awesome. Way to go. Hashtag unfinished projects.
Okay, who's following who now?
Yeah, $500. Thank you very
Wow.
much.
Nice.
That's a good deal.
I'll buy some Halloween candy.
So I got another project on the bench there, and I'll see,
Is it another
play
bike?
with it.
Mark said the password is flip.
Well, I suppose, but you're not really flipping them, are you? You're just doing them for a hobby, and then if somebody wants it, you'll get
I
rid of it.
bought them years ago, thinking I would use them for this, that, kids, grandkids, and all that kind of stuff. And I got too many, so I'm getting them running, and then putting them up for sale for a reasonable price, really. And let somebody else take it to the nth degree. Whether you want to restore the heck out of it or just make it a kid rider.
Yeah, for sure. Larry says he got his heart monitor today. It's about the size of a small matchbox, cardboard ones.
Yep. They ain't very big.
Robin's wrapping something to send off in the mail, and she forgot something. Was it stickers,
What?
Robin? Did you forget to put stickers in it?
Did Robin forget to do something? No, Robin.
No. Robin wrote a list and had everything laid out before she put it in the box.
She forgot to put. She put everything but the list in the box.
Wrote a list and checking it twice.
Oh,
Oh, Mark, I don't know how to take that. A kid rider? You mean riding kids is legal? Is legal in Kanakistan?
sure. Uh,
How does something fall out of your box if your box is sealed up? That doesn't make sense.
I'm not going to answer that one.
Mm.
Hello, Kathleen. Glad you could join us.
Hey, Kat.
That's Kanakistan with a C, Mark.
Yeah, well, we've had this discussion about Americans and how they bastardize the language and spelling and stuff, right? So,
Oh yeah.
and that's not a bad word. I'm just saying that's how they do it. So,
No.
Oh, hello,
But-
JJ.
But at least spell it right.
That's me. I don't know how to spell.
howdy, JJ. How's it going?
Hello, Steve. Well, I don't know how long I'll be on here.
Oh,
The boss
Why?
is coming. The boss is on her way home.
what? She's that's early.
Maybe she brings
Anytime there, Mark, I'll let you know how to spell a made up word.
Maybe she'll bring me home a present.
Tacos?
Tacos.
Yeah, from Jack in the Box.
That would be a no. I'm talking about another present. Something I've been waiting for 3 weeks now.
So actually, Mark, if you type in Kanakistan, it comes up. The first thing that comes up is Canada, and then if you scroll down, the next one is Kanakistan. It says an informal and joking name for Canada, referring to its semblance to a desert during winters, which can be harsh.
There you
It's
go.
a real word. It's a real word spelled with a C. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Oh, it's an informal, derogatory, or humorous way of saying Canada.
Humorous.
Humorous. Spelled with a U, by the way. O-U-R. O-R-O-R-O-U-S. Humorous. How do you pan fry? How big is your pan that she's frying a tomahawk steak? Hey, Manny. How's it going, Manny? What are you up to?
I think tomahawk steaks would be racist up here.
Yep.
Yeah, they would be.
Hello, Jason.
Oh, man.
Manny, are you having a better week now? Because I know your week started off pretty crappy. Drinking vodka, playing euchre. Oh, that's awesome. What an awesome Friday night you're having. Are you winning at drinking? Are you winning at drinking? Because nobody really cares about playing euchre, but are you winning at drinking? That's what matters.
Wouldn't you always win if you're drinking playing euchre?
Just don't get too euchred while you're drinking, though.
Oh,
Exactly.
Lord.
Know your limits.
You're in a tournament tomorrow. Well, freaking good luck, man. I hope you. What's the big prize? What's the first prize? What's the first prize for winning a euchre tournament?
Bottle of vodka.
Bottle of vodka.
No, y'all lost me.
What? You don't play euchre?
Never
I
even
know.
heard of it.
Really? Is it a Canadian thing, Greg? Is euchre just a Canadian thing?
No, it's a northern, like Indiana knows about euchre, Ohio, northern Kentucky.
I've never played it. I don't know what it is. You know,
Really? I used
Nope.
to play euchre.
I've heard it, and people, play it. But
The only euchre I know is Bob.
now we have Ukrainians.
Ukrainians. Oh my god. Yeah, we got a lot of Ukrainian refugees coming over too.
Hello,
Oh.
Jerry.
Ukrainians. Hey Jerry, how's it going?
I know Ukrainians well.
Because they literally pass
Well,
on.
$1,000 first place prize is pretty decent actually. Yeah, good luck. Well, fuck, I remember playing euchre in the freaking. We'd have the tent trailer set up in the back in the driveway, and we'd play cards in there. We'd play Monopoly. We'd freaking have Monopoly all weekend long Monopoly freaking games, and we play cards, euchre, Remoli, poker. It was all for cash anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever we could steal. Whatever we could steal from our parents, right?
Now, did you ever play BS poker with dice?
Yeah.
That was fun.
We used to play a game down east at my aunt and uncle's place and at the cottage. What the hell was the name of that? You needed like a set of 3 and then a run of 4, and then you needed like 2 sets of 3 and then a run of 10 or something like that. Like I can't remember the name of that card game though.
Now, did you ever play BS poker with serial numbers of Canadian bills, like dollar bills and whatever?
Yep, all the
Yep.
time. $1 and $2 bills.
Yeah.
That was way back then. Wisconsin, they play sheep's head. Now, is there a difference between rummy and Remoli? Yeah.
Yes, big time.
Yeah.
Gin rummy, I think, is rummy. And Remoli's played with a board, or a fold-out board that I did. That's what I did.
Oh,
Yeah, we had the cheap set. It was basically just a fold out mat.
Yeah, Mark, Liar's Poker. And then we play with dice called Liar's Dice. And you could actually buy Liar's Dice to play with.
Yeah.
And there was no dots on it. There was face cards.
oh,
or representations of face cards.
Let's see how that easy.
Oh, I got to thank Robin again for my birthday gift yesterday. That was fantastic.
Yeah, she want me to do trivia. That's for next Wednesday, Robin.
Did she do a video for you?
This route's proving to be really hard.
Oh, I'm trying to remember that card game we used to play now.
There's so many out there, it's kind of hard to remember.
No, I think Shannon Keats did a wooden pegboard one of it. Yeah, he did. Yeah, let me look up Shannon's page.
What is it, Canasta?
No. Bum, 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 bum. 10,000. Yeah, that's a different one altogether. That's just, right. That's just dice.
Mark says cribbage.
Oh no. Oh, I used to love playing crib all the time.
15-2, 15-4, whatever. Yeah. I remember that. I couldn't play it now if life depended on me.
Nancy's saying, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, folks. Got 9 people watching.
Absolutely.
If you got any questions or inquiries, please leave them in the chat. If we can't answer, and I'm sure somebody will. And if they don't have the answer, we'll let Robin Google it.
Robin's good at Googling.
Yeah, Nancy made it a cute elk there last night, or most of it, part of it, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't go on last night. I was busy and I was tired, and I didn't get a chance to. No, the card game. I've tried. It's. I'm pretty sure it's played mostly all over the place, but we used to play it out east, down east all the time. Hello, Manny. Why do you want us to say hello to you again?
Robin, we only aggravate you just for fun.
And boy, is it fun.
Yes, it is. And it don't take hours to do a thumbnail. 10 minutes. Boom, biffy.
What did you play down east, John?
I can't remember the game. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Like the first set you needed it was Rummy.
Okay.
It wasn't called Rummy though. But basically like it was a set of 3 and then a run of 3 and then a set of 4 and then a run of 4 and then a run of 5 and then 2 sets of two runs of 3 and then something like that. Like you played with 10 cards at a time, I guess it was.
How could you get a run of 5?
You played with 10 cards.
No, but you must have had a joker then as
A run of 5?
Yeah.
Like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right?
Oh, a run. Okay, a run. Yeah.
Yeah, run.
Okay, I'm thinking 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. What?
Now, did you ever play 31?
Never heard of it.
Probably. That's like 21, right? Only with 31. Hit me again.
No,
Hit me
no, I
again.
don't
Hit
think
me
so.
again. Oh, I went over.
No, I think 31 is different than 21. Never played 21 or heard of it. But, you tried to get a full suit, but as you played, all the cards that you didn't play would count against you if somebody else got their, played all their hand out.
Yeah.
and you could go and get control. The Queen of Spades had something to do with it. You know, I can't play it now. I can't even tell you how to play it, but I know they called the Queen of Spades the bitch, and you had to have all the spades or something like that. And if you played that, nobody else made a point, and you made all the points.
So you took the. It's like having. It's like playing hearts too, though.
Hearts was a different game.
I know, like there's so many freaking games. I don't know. I
Oh
play
yeah,
so many different games. It's all different, and it depends where you are across the country. Is what they call it, right?
yeah, exactly. Now there was another game called War.
I used to play War, and then halfway during War, I'd play 51 card pickup.
No, I don't believe it.
Yeah, because
Oh,
my brother would cheat.
yeah.
James with Monopoly. Fine. There you go. You win.
Yeah, we used to call it monotony.
Like I don't know how you can make a game go freaking more than 20 hours. It's unbelievable.
Now, do you remember a board game,
A board game.
a board game called Risk?
Yeah,
Yes.
I used to play Risk and Stratego, along with Axis and Allies.
Where you had what do you call it, like armies, and you played against each other, and you had countries. You would oh man, that could go on for weeks.
Weeks.
Well, maybe not weeks, but
I'll be
Yeah,
right
weeks.
back.
Weeks.
I'll be right here.
Yeah, I used to play that back when they used to play D&D too. Yes, John was a nerd.
What you drilling there, John?
I'm drilling some pilot holes on my Candy Skull girl.
Oh, okay. Kill her. That's cool. You gonna attack the eyes tonight?
No, I'm gonna do the tattoo on her arm. Or attempt the tattoo on her arm. It's like a cross with angel wings.
Oh, okay.
And a banner in it.
Spades. That kind of rings a bell there, Kathleen.
Oh yeah, I remember spades.
Okay,
Man,
hang on. I'm out of here for a minute. Oh goodness, how do I mute myself?
I can meet you.
Okay, thanks.
GURPS and ice. What is? I never heard of that. I know I played D&D quite a bit, and then when I joined the military, I played Shadowrun, or yeah, Shadowrun, which is like futuristic D&D. I tried Canasta and Pinochle, Larry says. All kinds of board games and stuff we used to play. Clean was a tomboy. No. No. Well, that sounds cool, Larry. Multitasking. Mark is multitasking. Again, as always. As always. How's the puzzle coming along, Amanda?
Pretty good. Got a good bit going on. What a bit.
Yeah, I love playing Skippo and Phase 10 and, Yahtzee. And,
Who was on here?
Tonka trucks. Yeah, we all love Tonka trucks. Okay, let me change my camera here. Which one is it? This one, I think. Yeah, that one. Do. There we go. All right, let's get some scrolling down on the scrolling show. You had to play outside games when you were a kid because you were told to get outside. Kids nowadays don't know what it's like to get outside and play. Use your imagination.
What's that?
That's a phone.
Hello. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry. We didn't realize you were yelling. Okay, we're on our way out now. Thank you.
Dinner time.
Yeah. Shall we? Looks like Gary Mouse. Is he standing at the door?
At the gate. See what we got some here. Oops, okay. I think that's fine. Those look like mushrooms. I assume those are yours.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get anything that was coming out? Taking some chunks of bread.
Did yours come with salad?
It did.
Rapping is not hard work, Rob. You just got to know how to do it properly. That's all.
Sorry about that. I had to go take care of some stuff.
That's fine, Herb. We were here.
I guess we're caught up on the chat. Snitch said, be right back. Got to put a sweatshirt on. Not willing to turn on the furnace yet.
What are those two things?
And Robin's still wrapping something to put in the mail.
Honey mustard.
It's in the top right-hand drawer on the left side, Robin. Robin won't know where she put her tape.
Well, the tape should be in front of you because you're just rapping with it.
My room's a mess. Kathleen says she's pretty.
Thanks, Kathleen. Almost done.
Robin's losing her stuff.
I figure a couple more shows will finish her up. So I don't work on stuff away from the show. I don't know why. I know tomorrow I'll be in my shop helping with Dennis finishing up his toolbox. I got to build some more stuff.
Robin says she's losing her stuff like usual.
No, Robin, say it ain't so. Well, StreamYard didn't tell me about that, so I don't know anything about it. If I was in the loop, they would let me know.
I muted my dang self by accident. Robin says tomorrow the rate of your channel thing by StreamYard. Nancy says watching John Saul makes it look like something ain't supposed to. Looks like that alligator snapping. And hopefully Sunday, my 3-week vacation will be off.
What 3-week vacation?
The 3-week vacation I'm having, not doing any patterns. The computer finally come in.
Oh, it's about time.
Yeah. I guess he took me at my word. Don't make me come down there now. I figured the boss had been home by now.
Nancy, what have you been smoking, girl? Must be them drugs you're on. It's so trippy.
She's having Dr. Coke withdrawal. She's seeing things.
Yeah, it must be.
We're out, dude. I think that LSD's coming back to haunt me. Kathleen said acid trip. Yep.
Back in the day when I was microdosing, right?
Robin said you ought to do a short on that, John.
On what?
The trip you saw. Robin, I did a short the other day and you didn't even see it. You said it was all a blur.
Ah, broke a blade.
I didn't reach for my coffee cup. Larry said had a long day. Thanks for the show, John. Everyone stay safe. Blessed prayers for everyone. JJ says that's cool looking. Kathleen says some goes on a cow patty. Mama says twink not Larry, says everybody. Well, I showed you that short video, the camera moving up for that thumbnail, and you said it was blurry.
Yeah.
Denise liked it. Hope I didn't throw you under the bus, Denise.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's quite all right.
Well, you had company in your shop?
Yeah, well, you go through the drive-through and you get coffee. No, everybody wants to talk to me now because I just had a birthday.
Oh, I hate that, eh?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Hey,
I'm
let's
old,
sing.
leave me alone.
Uh-oh, there's some flashing lights outside.
Just give me a sec. I gotta look something up.
Oh, I'm scrolling back through the comments and Robin's losing her shit. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Kathleen's on an acid trip.
Yeah. See how much you miss? See how much you miss?
I know. What? That's terrible.
The boss finally made it home.
shrooms grow in Kalapati. Yeah.
Boy, I got Robin's interest up. Oh God.
Robin's plant. Oh, goodness. That sounds. We're not going to go there.
I didn't show her nothing, Robin. I'm pulling your leg. Robin is so easy to get going.
You're saying Robin's legs are so pullable?
Yeah, she'll believe anything.
Thank you.
Yeah, we know you believe everything.
For a little while, at least.
Ah, that's a good
Yeah, thank
collie.
you.
Tell Robin the sky's falling. She's gonna start ducking. Robin says, "I believe everything. I'm not that easy." Okay, one more down, one to go.
Well, I think there's more in the chat, but they're not talking.
Doug, save me.
But we know Robin can chat. She's got them fingers that just kind of dance on the keyboard.
Especially when she's Googling something.
As opposed to my one finger pecking. Then when I have to capitalize something, I have to use two fingers. Kathleen's here.
Hey, I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, look.
Here.
Dog. Hi, dog.
You
Yeah,
gotta go cook the wife a hamburger.
a humbugger.
I'm not giving you shit. See, I started to make 4 of them.
You would
This is on your channel.
I'm sure Robin Googles just once in a while, maybe.
She has to. We all
I
do.
just found the first oak. That is not my thing. I just found an oak shoulder on this one off.
What's for dinner, Mark? You smoking something in the smoker?
No, tomahawk grills or tomahawk steaks.
Oh, right. In a big cast iron frying pan. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Amanda up to?
Her
And
and Chase.
I don't mean her height.
No, we're eating, but we're still kind of halfway working.
Okay.
Our food got delivered, but I'm still distracted by the puzzle.
Continue on as if you were normal. John still has the old wavy chicken going there.
Is that a Canadian thing? My dad used to say that all the time too.
And I can pick it up. Yeah.
Hey, Greg, where are you from?
What's that, John?
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
My
Where'd you grow
mother,
up?
my father.
No, where'd you grow up?
Born in Winnipeg. The family moved to Brandon, which is 125 miles west of Winnipeg,
Yeah.
the second largest city in Manitoba. And that was about 1963. 1916, we moved back to Winnipeg. So Manitoba. I'm from Manitoba. Up and down, left and right.
So you like Manitoba then? You're saying.
I don't know. There's some background that I can't hear you, John.
So you like Manitoba? Is what you're saying?
Well, I put up with it, and
Everybody puts up with it.
I've not been drawn away from it. I know it's not the best place or the most whatever you want to call it.
It's nice in the summer though.
Appealing place to live, but it's kind of what would you call it? Alberta, I would say it's a boom and bust province.
Yeah.
Ontario is annoying high density province. Saskatchewan is okay, but whatever. But Manitoba's kind of a mediocre, medium, to my mind, thing. So.
Well, see, I found Manitoba's nice in the summertime.
Yeah.
It's way too cold in the winter.
Some days, yes.
Because you get colder winters than I do.
Oh yeah, I do. But okay, now I'm pretty old and I don't snowmobile as much as I used to, but anyway, no, I used to snowmobile a lot, so I used to enjoy when winter come along because it was a change, right?
Yeah.
And the fall was I used to go hunting a lot, so I enjoyed that, and I kind of okay, it's time to go hunting. So, and then by the time you're finished hunting, it was snowmobiling season. And you get into that, there's not enough snow, and then finally, there's lots of snow, and there's too much snow, and then, oh goodness, the damn snow is melting, so that's the end of snowmobiling season. Then you go around and, it's motorcycle time, so.
I suppose.
I do like my change of seasons, an absolute change. If you live down in California, my goodness, that would be just like boring as all get out for me,
I didn't even touch the cheesecake.
Yeah, I'd hate to wake up in that perfect weather all the time, every day.
There's just no change. That's what I say. I haven't lived down there, so if I did, what would I say then?
Well, see, I've been coast to coast, right? And I'd have to say that Saskatchewan is not my choice of place to live. I just find it too flat. It's actually too boring.
Yeah, but you got to go north, and it's quite nice.
Well, up in we get some friends that live up in Priestville, in Saskatchewan.
Okay.
It's nice up there. It is nice country up there. He runs the local co-op grocery store, right? I think it's I don't even know what kind of grocery chain he works at now, actually. but he transferred from Wainwright up to Priestville.
Yep.
And so he runs the store up there. It's nice country up there, but that's about it. I know I had a boss that worked in no sorry that grew up in Thompson, and
Oh, goodness.
I know, but he likes it up there. His mom still
Yeah.
lives up there. I find it's way too desolate. There's like what's the maximum population of Thompson? Like 500 people.
I don't know. Yeah, it would be small. Now, my brother-in-law, he likes what he calls the bush. And
Yeah.
or Martin Hyder, he would be stationed. He was a winter road inspector, and he loved it. And he would go up into the winter roads and he'd live in the like all these like ice road truckers type situations, and he loved it. And he it was great for him. Like
See, and some people, I don't know. See, I'm sort of solitary by myself anyway. Like me and Carrie, like we don't go out a lot with people and everything else at the bar and stuff. We don't actually do the bar thing, but I know like when I was living on the West Coast, there's way too much rain. It's too wet there. Summers are nice and all, but like we lived on Vancouver Island, so it's nice there every once in a while. But there's way too many diversity there now. I'm just gonna leave it at the word diversity. There's way too much diversity on the island now, and it's way too expensive. Now the East Coast, everybody's so friendly down there. Hey, bye. Hey, bye. What you doing, bye? What you up to, bye?
yeah,
Like
I can imagine. I don't know.
Everybody's so
I've met a bunch of East Coasters over the years, and they are friendly. Hey, Kathleen, have a good soak.
Have fun, Kathleen. We'll see you later. So the East Coast, like everybody's so friendly. Now I spent most of my time growing up in Ontario, but it was in Borden, outside Toronto, so it wasn't that bad. But we but I grew up as a teenager there, so it wasn't it was pretty good. Yeah, but I went back and like people are just so rude and stuck up, and nobody looks at each other, and everybody's so quiet. Everybody's looking at the ground all the time.
Yeah. Night, Jason.
But in Alberta, I go, it's cheap here. It's cheaper than every other province. Politics are a different thing, but
I don't know about that. I had a brother-in-law, or I still have a brother-in-law. I've had whatever, and he moved to Alberta in the mid '70s, and we went out and visited him a few times, and then we ended up moving him back when he quit the job there, and it was okay. Like the people he knew, they were friendly and all that kind of stuff, but it was completely different than Manitoba, basically.
Yeah, it is, but it depends on where in the province you live too, though, because I find
he lived in Calgary.
Yeah, see, like I find that people in Calgary are stuck on themselves. People in Edmonton are friendlier than they are in Calgary, but the smaller the town, the more friendlier the people are.
Absolutely.
But the town is too small, then it's total politics with everybody, right? Because everybody knows all your business.
Well, Calgary, you got to say mid '70s, so it's different than it is now, obviously.
Yeah.
Mark's done anything. You're talking about temperatures and weather and all that kind of stuff, and boring and flat versus whatever. If you follow the Canadian Shield down from the Yukon,
your face does not look happy.
All the way down to the Manitoba Ontario border, and it comes down on an angle. And as you get closer to that Canadian Shield, it's quite it's quite interesting. Like a friend of mine, his brother was RCMP, and he got stationed at North Battleford for just out of training, right? Whatever you want to call it.
That's one
And
of their.
we went up to visit him, and that was it. We spent a week up at North Battleford, which it was a great place. There was lakes and trees and hills and all that. It wasn't boring. But on the way there, we kind of followed Highway 16, which you probably know.
Yellowhead.
Yellowhead, yeah, and it can be pretty damn flat and pretty damn straight. And but that's on the edge of the Canadian Shield. Now you get too far in the Canadian Shield, muskeg and rocks.
Yeah, I put a sign up in Edmonton on the end of Yellowhead, right outside at the end of the city. It was the sign said Yellowheaded to Yorkton, because Yellowhead starts in Hinton, I believe, and runs all the way across Alberta to Yorkton, Saskatchewan.
Well, it goes all down to Portage la Prairie in Manitoba.
Oh yeah. Hey Dave, how's it going? What are you up to tonight?
David.
Later.
Plants, Birds, and Rocks and Things is a song, I think.
Yeah, I think he was talking about what you were talking about. Pretty flat.
Now, you take me, a flatlander, and you send me up past Banff. And by the time I get to Vancouver, I'm going, I've had enough of this.
There's too many damn mountains.
You can't see around the freaking corner. It's a bloody hill.
There's way too many. Well, there's too many mountains going that way, right? You gotta go down through Jasper. You gotta go from Jasper down through Chilliwack area, right?
Yeah. Like we went to BC, Vancouver. What would have been 1975, after I graduated, maybe a year, and went with the girlfriend / wife now, and her brother became brother-in-law, and oh boy, we're going on holiday, we're going west, drive west, we're having a great old time, and we're going west. Well, we ended up at the docks in Vancouver, like as far west as you could get, at about 1 o'clock in the morning. That's not a good thing.
No,
even back in 1975.
Really? Was it that bad back then?
Well, you I guess it's perception by what you saw. But we thought, okay, we'll get a hotel here for the night, get a room, and then we'll go somewhere else to spend. We're going to spend a week or half a week there. Anyway, I'm walking along, and along comes a guy and a girl, and she's tall. And we meet on the sidewalk, right? This is, like I say, it's 1974 or 1975. I can't remember. And all of a sudden, I said, "Oh boy, she must be drunk. She can hardly stand on her high heels." And she's hanging on to this guy. And then she spoke to the guy, and she had a voice like, and I looked, around. And oh my goodness, she's got 5 o'clock.
Hello, Russ.
After that, hi Russ. After that, it was like, get around, get in the car. We're gonna go east now. How we're just going west. We ended up in Burnaby and at a motel at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hello, Dave.
everybody.
Too funny.
I see where that was going.
Hey, nothing against it, but in 1975, I'd never seen it before. Like in
Same
my
here.
opinion.
First time I saw it was in '76 in California. Never had seen that kind of stuff before. It freaked me out.
No, I would have been less impressed by a Sasquatch there.
Yeah. Yep. What?
Ah,
Sam
Lord.
Scratch.
Sasquatch.
I think I missed something, didn't I?
you did.
Nothing important there, Herb.
Greg is telling us
Okay,
about the
Greg,
one.
everything from the top, okay?
Oh,
Greg is telling us about the one time he left the province of Manitoba, went somewhere else.
Well,
I'll watch
know.
the replay.
Okay.
I left small town Texas and saw that in California. You know, Lord have mercy. Let me
You
get
say
out of
hi
here.
diddly diddly do to you?
No, I said
And-
goodbye.
And then he went back to small town Texas, right? That's exactly what he's talking about.
I came back to small town Texas.
The big city, I don't know. I guess in order to appreciate a big city, you got to grow up in a big city.
Yeah, but if you're small
But
town, you're a little overwhelmed sometimes.
yeah, and like for me, growing up in the military, traveling and moving every 3 years, you get used to that. Okay, let's not unpack everything because you're freaking moving again. So
Yeah. I did that till I was about 9.
I'll be back in a bit. I gotta go check my fire.
Alrighty.
I was a Navy brat, so we moved around a lot.
In the
Every couple of
Navy.
years, we were somewhere else.
17 in the Navy.
Yeah, it was before I went in the Navy. I was a Navy brat.
Oh, well, welcome back, Denise. I threw you under the bus a while ago.
Hello, Denise and Nancy and Mark and
see, I think
and David.
that's part of the reason that I joined the military is because that's pretty much all I knew at the time, right? So,
Yeah.
but I'm happy. Like I've been here for 15 years. This is the longest I've ever lived any place in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here 15 years. I like it. The town's less than 70,000, so it's not huge.
Oh, Lord.
But me and Carrie just
Big
stick to
enough.
ourselves anyway. And like
Mhm.
what I know basically the 6 people that live around me, and the guys I work with. That's it,
Yep.
right? So I'm happy with my little bubble world that we live in.
Okay.
Yeah, the little town that I ended up in when I was 9, I was in 4th grade, and that's the first time I stayed that long anywhere. I graduated high school from 4th grade there, and I knew everybody in town because at the height of its fame and fortune, it only had like 1,000 people. So we knew everybody.
Yeah, Mark says at the end of this month, Linda and I will have lived in this house for 10 years. It's the longest we've
Yeah.
lived in one house.
Dave says
Yeah,
squid for
Mark was
life.
all over the country, all over the world too. Yeah, squid. If I
See-
want you a squid, you're a squid.
And also the thing is that the like growing up, like being a teenager in the military life is you make a lot of good friends, stuff like that. Like Manny, like I went to high school with Manny, right? So and the thing is, you can reconnect with somebody after
Mhm.
30 years, and it's like you saw them last week.
You pick up right where you left off.
Yeah, like that's just the way it
Mm-hmm.
me and Carrie were in Edmonton last summer, and I met up with one of my neighbors, one of my neighbors I grew up with, and she moved to Edmonton, and I hadn't seen her for like 25 years, and it's like we saw her, and we were totally caught up like both our lives in like 20 minutes. Like, okay, well there you go. All right, well I'll see you in another friggin' 10,
20
15,
years.
20 years, yeah.
See you at the 90th reunion.
And the thing is, it's like nothing ever, like no time really ever passed.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Stevie.
What does that say?
What?
What does that say? $20 is $20. Hey, I'll give you $20 to be on my show. Hey, what are you up to?
Matt, what are you doing? My phone rang. I'd have been here earlier, but
That's
Yeah.
what everybody's saying tonight.
I
Yeah.
know.
You know, my phone rang when I was here.
Wound up on the
Hey.
on the phone with an old buddy. So
Hey, everybody, look, it's Steve C.
hi.
Hey, y'all get a screenshot of this because this don't happen very often.
I know it's crazy, right?
I'm telling you, mind the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, he's shaven, got a haircut. Oh, he's got a beer in his hand. Yeah.
Oh no, I think this is Memorex.
Yeah. So who we got out there? We got Nancy, Mark, Portal, Steve, Robin. Hey everybody.
Robin said, "Do you mean $20 as in dollars or bucks in kicks in the butt?"
No, I mean dollars, darling. Money talks.
Hey, Steve, I don't know that we've been formally introduced or not, but I've seen you on here.
Yeah. Hi Greg, how are you? Nice to
Not
meet
bad.
you.
If you know I'm Greg, then yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what it said.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were Canadian until I just heard you speak though. No, it's a joke.
You seen one Canadian, you seen them all.
Yeah. It is nice to meet you though.
Same here.
Well, Greg, did you go on that ride you was going to do?
Yesterday, I put on 450 kilometers.
All right then.
Today, I only put on about 100. You know,
Greg, you gotta do the math for them. They don't understand.
okay,
I got
300 miles.
I got it.
times 0.6. And there you go.
Yeah.
450 kilometers times 0.6 is what you get in miles. So 100 kilometers is 60 miles.
Mm.
Oh, it's 64 miles.
No, it was more than 7 miles there.
No, according to my gas gauge, 63 miles is 100K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Denny.
103 kilometers an hour is 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Uphill or downhill, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
There's no hills in Manitoba. Oh wait, that's Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
Shut up, you.
Uphill, downhill, round corners, all the same.
Oh Lordy.
We have some moderate small hills once in a while.
Well, like when the Red River floods every year.
Yeah, but there are places that I can ride and I can see the curvature of the earth. And some people will say, no, you can't see that because it's impossible. I see it.
Mark says they
Especially
call
when I
them
look
speed
across
bumps.
Lake Winnipeg.
Mm. Mm.
Dave's telling me don't be profiling the Canucka stems.
Yeah. There-
You wasn't supposed to
That's
tell
David.
nobody, Dave. Now my cover's blown.
Threw you under the bus, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Well, just
Well-
do like I do and get you a little hammock and you'll be all right.
No, I'm just going to get the jar of frosting in the cabinet.
Yeah, that got threw in there myself. Look at there. Cut that out. I'll start calling you Chuckles.
No, he's the other feller in Texas.
Yeah, we have one or two of us.
Or
Yeah.
we call him speed bumps.
See, I had a great ride yesterday. It was probably about mid 60s, both yesterday and today. You know, so not warm, not hot by any means, but yeah, it was quite enjoyable.
Robin saying ooh about something.
Got the 60 today. Unbelievable.
Forgive me, Greg. I didn't catch. What were you riding?
A Goldwing.
Oh yeah. Cool. Very cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got like 53 here today. It was our high.
Yeah.
It was not. It
I think I got 147,000 kilometers on it now.
Well,
All right, okay.
Oh,
And not to diss Americans and American technology and that, but
88,000
a lot of people say, oh, Harley Davidson, that is, kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
I just want to ride. I don't want to fix.
Well, I'll take a Harley over a Honda any day of the week.
that's the only way you're gonna get one.
No, I've had them.
Yeah,
I have taken them for a ride, and my behind and my hands are numb within a mile. Thanks.
yeah. So to be fair, it all boils down to brand loyalty.
Yeah.
Is what I found. I mean, you're never going to get a Goldwing guy to ride a Harley to enjoy riding a Harley, and you're never going to get a Harley guy to enjoy riding a Goldwing. It's like Chevy and Ford and Dodge, right? It's brand loyalty.
Actually,
You can't.
actually, you are because I know when my dad first got his Goldwing back in Borden in 90 that he joined the Goldwing Riders group, right? And they all rode Goldwings, and now they all ride Harleys because when Harley changed over to look exactly identical to the Goldwing, but it was a Harley. That's why they freaking changed over to the Harleys. It looked just like a Goldwing, but it's a Harley.
Okay, I was a mechanic, and I was a motorcycle mechanic, amongst other things, power sports, if you want to call that. So it's like boats, inboards, outboards, quads, this, that, the other thing. Chainsaws, lawnmowers, and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I couldn't really see calling myself a mechanic and owning a Harley for when it's tuned perfectly, it's spits, farts, bangs, and shakes, and no.
It's a tractor engine, right?
I think it was designed in 1903,
Yeah.
and it hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Well, it has changed. And I think, 2016 or 17, they liquid cooled the heads, and they thought they invented liquid cooling back. Come on now.
Harley Davidson has been asked many times if they could change the way it sounds and stuff like that with that rumble and stuff, even when you're just sitting there idling and it feels like you're shaking. They said, could you change that? And they said they could, but they won't.
Yeah. Well,
They will never change that.
you understand where that comes from, right?
Yeah, that's the mystique, man.
Comes from
Well,
the girls riding it too.
The reason. So do you understand the reason a two-cylinder Honda or a two-cylinder Yamaha doesn't sound like a V-twin Harley Davidson?
No.
Right? You can get a V-twin Yamaha or a V-twin Honda or a V-twin Suzuki or whatever.
Right.
They don't sound like a
No,
V-twin.
they will never change that.
And you understand why?
Yeah.
It's because
Go ahead.
because the pistons are in sync in a Harley,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Honda.
They come up and down together.
Honda made a twin-cylinder, single-pin motorcycle, and they got sued for imitating the Harley sound. It sounded exactly like a Harley. It vibrated like a Harley. It banged and farted like a Harley, and they got sued. And so they quit. And I took one of them for a ride, and within 3 miles, my butt was numb from the vibration, and I'm there. Why do I want this?
I don't know. I know the Harley tried to trademark the sound.
Yes, they did.
And they went through all that process and they lost. They didn't get that.
Yeah.
But
they did win the thing against Honda. I believe they won it
I
cease
know
and desist.
on the trademark that they tried to get it when nobody else could do it like that and make it sound like that. They lost. They didn't win that case.
You got to give it to Harley. Like, they
That's their sound, man. That's
they
it.
marketed something that was, really, beyond, whatever nowadays. And yeah, good for them.
Oh lordy.
Yeah. Well, if you get one of the big touring bikes, like I think Steve's got it, one of the big touring bikes. It's a hell of a lot better than riding one of the smaller ones, because for vibration purposes and stuff. I had the Super Glide, which is the biggest of the small bikes, same engine, but and it had the rubber dampening vibration dampening and stuff like that, but it wasn't a touring bike and stuff. So I didn't have quite the same satisfaction of riding a touring bike when I had that Super Glide.
Yeah.
But it was still a hell of a nice bike, and it was, like I said, the smallest of the big bikes. And man, I'll tell you, if that would flipped over, I'd have had a hard time picking it up.
Yeah.
I can't imagine trying to pick up one of them daggone big touring bikes. They weigh so much.
Like,
So basically the difference in a nutshell for people that don't get it, it's like driving a Honda Accord, right?
Yeah.
It's smooth and it's stable and it's comfortable and it's silent
Yeah.
versus
a John Deere AR tractor.
a Corvette versus a Corvette, right? It's a muscle car.
Yeah.
You got a muscle car or a silent, smooth, you know what I'm saying? That's basically the difference.
Yeah, you really have to be paying attention. If you're driving in a vehicle and a freaking Goldwing pulls up on the side of it, if you don't be looking in that mirror, you don't hear them coming.
Yeah.
Because they're too silent. I don't like that. That scares the shit out of me. I've almost hit a couple of them.
I
didn't see them coming.
I think they should make a smartphone app for Goldwingers so they can make it sound like the Jetsons car. Right? Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, that sounds like a good app, boy. Get on that.
Oh, you just hear my stereo.
Yeah.
Oh Lord,
That's what gets me. That's
make
what
'em
gets
loud.
you. That's what gets me with motorcycle drivers is their freaking radios. Like you're telling me that they don't have Bluetooth capability to run it right to your helmet. Oh, that's right, because Harley guys wear skull helmets, right?
Okay.
Not
Okay.
all of them.
A good buddy of mine, and he owns I call it the chopper shop because he would tell me they were kind of like OCC build bikes. He would build them or spec as whatever. And those went out of fashion about 10, 15 years ago or whatever it was. But he continued on servicing Harleys. And a lot of guys, or many of them, would come in. Yeah, okay, there's some just wanted oil changes and air filters and, that kind of stuff, and away they go.
Mhm.
But he got a dyno, and he sells horsepower now for Harley. And
Holy crap.
now a Harley, it comes stock with 56 horsepower. And well, of course, that's not good enough. You spend $30,000 and you only got 56 horsepower. Now you have to spend another 60,000 Canadian up here to get 75. Now, my Honda comes stock, and this is a 15-year-old Honda, comes stock with 118 horsepower and 120 foot-pounds of torque. Like, it's stock.
Let me ask a question. Why do you need all that when you got a speed limit on the road you ain't going to go faster than, or you're going to get pulled over?
0 to 60.
You don't need it.
0 to 60.
Freaking don't need it, because you can get to
No. The
if
thing
it
is, like,
takes
a
4 seconds
Harley.
or 5.
That's the
What
problem
the hell?
with the Harleys is,
Uh-huh.
like, they make
I'm fine
lots
with
of
that.
noise. Bang, 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 bang.
I love that noise. I love it.
but they take so damn long to get out of earshot because they have no horsepower. They're
My
on the
God.
throttle for a half an hour before they get out of earshot.
By God, that meant you knew them farts were there when they were there. You knew it. Even when they're gone, you know they were there.
You know, Russ, this could go on forever.
I know it.
But hey, it's fun. And I bugged my buddy, and he's got himself a Harley that he's built. He's got it, probably it's a $40,000-$50,000 bike because he has to sell what he's selling. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So it's got $5,000 worth of Olin suspension. It's got this. It's got that. It's got foam head. But I go in there, and he's got them up in the stand. Right, I go there, drink coffee, and bug him. Like, and what's wrong with that one? The cam chest is all. How many miles on it, or kilometers? Right, 20,000. What? And what's it going to cost? $3,000.
Well, I'm waiting for the day that Russ gets friggin' taken over by another golf cart because he can only go maximum 35. But it's that 0 to 35, right? It's that 0 to 35 that you really want to worry about.
Well, we have a little group on Facebook. It's for the golf cart, the model that we have, and there's guys in there spending money for upgrades to make it go faster. Mine is stock at 27 miles an hour. That's top speed, unless I'm going downhill. And around here, I don't have any hills.
You gotta
top speed.
You gotta pull them Flintstone brakes out then, right?
I could probably do it. Just stick my foot on the ground. But I told the wife the other day, I saw that, and I said, you gotta be kidding. Why in the hell would you take a top-heavy vehicle like a golf cart? You can't go around corners on it because if you go too fast, it'll tip over. And you want to make them go faster? What the hell's wrong with
that? Would be awesome. You can get all kinds of kits for them, right? You get a Hummer kit, make it look like a Hummer.
Yeah, they've got that.
Yeah, they do. If you could get a Flintstone kit, that would be the coolest freaking thing.
I think Teresa would say, "No way,
You know what?
Jose."
I don't know. I don't know about that. She might do that.
Those two big wooden wheels with the front and back on it.
Yeah.
Teresa
The
would
wheels
love
are
that.
stone, man. The wheels are stone. It's the frame is wheels.
Oh, right.
And the
Would.
I'm thinking of Barney's car. Sorry.
Oh my God! Now she might go for it for a little while, as long as I change it back over.
Mark, a new Goldwing weighs less than a Harley.
I'm gonna tell you
Hello,
something.
Dale.
We had a motorcycle cop.
Hey, Dale.
We had a motorcycle cop in town, and he rode a Goldwing at the end of his career, but before that he had a Harley, and people were asking him as he stopped them for speeding tickets. They would ask him. He was a little bitty fella. He was short and squat, and they asked him how if that thing ever tipped over, you couldn't pick it up. And he had to show a couple of them. He showed them on the local news. Come out there to film it. And he laid it over. And he had to get down there, and he turned around his back to the seat. He bent down and grabbed it and used his legs, and he got that bad boy back up. But he said it's the heaviest son of a gun he's ever had to try to pick up.
Yeah.
My dad dumped his Goldwing a couple times, and he picked it up by himself.
Yeah. They got 120-pound girls picking up Goldwings, no problem.
You have to have the right technique.
It's all technique. Yeah.
It's leverage. It's all physics, man.
Yeah, it's technique. Yep.
Now, if you want to change the rear tire on a Goldwing, you kick it over on the grass and you undo it. Undo the rear tire. Single-sided swing arm, and it's just like doing your car.
Yeah.
You undo 5 bolts and pull the wheel off.
Yeah. I guess each of them has their deal. I keep seeing that.
Oh, you
stupid
could go on,
commercial.
like I say, you could go on forever. Like
Oh, yeah,
arguing
good.
points.
Hello, Billy.
I've been seeing that commercial
Daddy.
on YouTube nowadays, or television one, about Honda. Ever since they started as an old bicycle company, you'll never be anything more than that. Then they show all the motorcycles and the big drones that they have, big pilot airplanes that they have, all that kind of. Yeah, we'll never be anything more than that. I see that all the time now.
Hi, Billy.
Since I'm on this show right here, I'll probably see it again.
Well, you
Talking
do
about
know, Russ, and the rest. You meet the nicest people on Honda.
Yeah.
I'm proof.
Can't argue with that one.
Well, I'll say the same thing for the
Steve's a
Harleys,
little
by God.
grouchy every now and then.
Nah,
Yeah.
but sometimes you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Whatever. Everybody does.
I don't.
But not when you're riding.
Not John.
Sometimes I wake up at the crack of dawn, and sometimes I let her get up by her own, on her own.
I always let mine get up on her own. I don't mess with it. I'm going to fight the bear.
Hey, Dale, how's it going today? What's the weather like over there, buddy?
A bit chilly, eh?
Hey,
Wee
Billy.
nipping.
Haven't seen you for a while, buddy. I love my Harley, but I miss my Goose.
Yeah.
Does that make you Maverick?
I don't think I have another one in me at this level of age. I sure miss it. I agree with you, Mark.
That's right. That's why I don't get up till after she's been up a couple hours.
Dale said it's 12 degrees Celsius and dark o'clock. Let's see.
12? Holy cow, it's only 4 here.
3:30.
Well, I got 67 Fahrenheit right now.
I'm doing 53 Fahrenheit.
We're still at 77.
Wow. Well, I'm on
77
the water,
Sunset
maybe I'll say.
Strip.
Yeah, there you go. That was a pretty good old show back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
I just remember it, like, but I I couldn't tell you what it was about.
No, certainly same here, but I do remember some of the characters on the show. Their
Cop
faces.
show, wasn't it?
Yeah, detectives.
Yeah,
It wasn't a talk show. Cop show. You talk show or cop show?
Cop.
Cop,
Cop.
cop.
Oh, okay.
Cop show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she said it's 73 down here.
Well, you're a little bit south of me.
I'm not getting no tree trucks now.
You're southeast of me, I think.
You can look at with them sad eyes all you
Almost
want.
same as me.
Isn't it supposed to be warm in Florida all the time?
That's why them old folks moved there.
Well, even if it's cold in Florida, it's warm for the snowbirds. It's still warm.
See, it's so cold over there where Dale is. He's got to come to Florida to thaw out.
Uh-oh, sounds like a man getting sleepy.
Oh, yeah, I am getting sleepy.
Me too. I just checked 45 here, which is 7 centigrade apparently. Not
Wait,
which
what was
is, it's not warm.
What?
45?
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
yeah, it's kind of cool.
That's warmer than it is here.
What? You're in the Great White North, dude.
It's not white yet. I'm still green outside. Well,
Oh.
it's it's brown, but it's still green in some spots.
Yeah.
Not white yet. It's supposed to get white on Sunday though. Waiting for that. Yeah.
Anyway, on
Promise.
that note, I'm gonna get off here.
What?
Are you really? I just got here.
I just got here.
Well, I need to do some conversation with the boss.
Ah, she put the
Tell
screws to you.
her we said hey.
Okay.
Tell her we
All right,
said
brother.
hi.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right. See you later, Herb. Thanks a lot for
All
being
right.
here.
Take care, Herb.
Thank you. Thanks.
You know what? They got a lot more done on that puzzle than the last time I saw it.
Yeah.
Whereabouts you at, Steve C?
I'm in central New York.
Oh, okay.
Between I'm east of Syracuse, right?
So, yeah, you're getting some cold weather that moved through here about a half a week ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's warm right now compared to what it's been and what it's going to be.
Yeah.
It was, I think it was mid 60s today, and the weekend is supposed to be mid 60s and almost 70. So
Okay.
Yeah, we hit a high. Well, last time I looked on the outside, it was 88 today. The other days, it was barely hitting the 60s.
yeah,
A couple days ago.
I think the rest of the week, if memory serves, was struggling to be in the low 50s. So yeah, this is the last big hurrah.
Same here. Like today it was 15 Celsius. So that was like,
That's not bad.
mid-50s,
That's not bad.
And a double digit day here is bonus.
Yeah.
This time of year. And yeah, you go for a motorcycle ride because you can.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice today, and it's going to be nice tomorrow too. One of the guys at work asked me if I was going to ride in, and I don't think so because it's still going to be like 42 degrees when I go in the morning. I don't need to ride that badly. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I headed out yesterday, and it was 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Hello, Don.
By the time
Yeah.
I gassed up, it was 34, and then met my buddy, and we went. It was 36, and then
Yeah.
it ended up to be 66 or whatever during the day, and probably 68. But
I'll be
Hey,
right back.
Donna.
Dog's calling me.
I haven't seen Donna in a while. Where's Donna been at?
Hey, love.
I had to put the heating on the other day. Eek, and a second blanket on my bed. Yeah, well, my furnace kicked in, what, a week ago was when it came on? I know, I feel you.
yeah, I put the furnace on the house quite a while ago, and because you get a day, and then a couple of days, and then colder than all get out, and then warms up.
Well, I got into bed the other day, and I told Carrie, I said, "Wow, did you turn the AC off yet?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "What's it set at?" She goes, 16. I'm like, "Ah, turn it up." Well, grab another blanket. I'm like, "No, freaking turn the heat up, man. I work hard to pay for my heat."
Yeah. I turned our furnace on Wednesday night. I come home and Marianne was in there, and she's shivering. She's got sweatshirts and shit on, and she's cold. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" She looks at me. She goes, "What?" I went over. I checked the furnace. It's off, and it was like 55 degrees in the house. I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Turn the freaking heat on. Turn the furnace on." That was Wednesday. Of course, Tina got home from work. She was like, "Why is the furnace running?"
Okay, see you in a bit, Mark Lindsay.
Good a bit, Mark. Billy, I would have her done, but I took a couple of days off. I had a Q&A on Wednesday night because I was expecting emergency calls. I actually didn't end up going out, and I was working out late last night, so I didn't get a chance to do that. Do it last night. So otherwise, if I'd had the 2 days to do it, I would have done it. But it should be done by now. I just know our eyes are gonna freaking be the death of me, though.
Yeah, thanks, Nancy. We don't have heaters.
I put gas heat in my shop about 5 years ago, and best thing I ever did. Just walk in, turn the thermostat, and away you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thermostat set to 2021, I think it is.
I played with wood stoves. I played with oil heat. I, played with electric heat, and oh goodness, it was just you could never get it warm or workable when you wanted. Like you come in, you have a fire. By the time it gets nice, you've done all your work, and then you got to shut her down. And electric could never keep up. Well, of course, I didn't have enough electric, but oil was okay when I was getting 45-gallon barrels of jet fuel to burn for near $0. That was okay, but.
But I know when I got my gas furnace installed, it was actually cheaper than running electric heat. So.
Oh, much cheaper.
Quartz heaters and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And it takes forever to warm the shop up. And then your tools are still cold and freaking, so
Well, I keep it about 55 degrees here in the shop all the time. And then, if I'm in here working and I feel chilly, I'll turn it up a bit.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that's the way to do it. If you let it get cold, it takes so much energy to warm it up. If you can maintain a decent temperature and then just top it off when you want it, it's way easier.
Yeah,
way more economical. Hey, love.
Yeah, like it's not so much I'm pampered because I got gas heat in my shop, but it's just a matter of fact that I don't want to ruin all my tools by having them freeze and freaking warm back up or freeze and warm back up on a daily
basis. It costs me about another $50 a month to heat my shop on the gas bill over the house. So the house is about $200. Yeah, I keep it good and warm in the house. Like the wife likes it warm, so yeah, go ahead. And I like it cool in the summer, so on comes the air conditioning. And I got air conditioning in the shop here too. So.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when I got central air for the house, I'm like, you can really feel the difference, like between outside and inside when you first walk into it. When you're in it all day, you can't feel the difference in it until you walk outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call him Ross. It's okay, Donna. He's not here to argue with us. We'll call him Ross.
Yeah.
Ross.
Ross. I know. That's cute. Yeah, that's when I discovered that, Nana. It kind of took me by surprise because it's commonplace over here. I mean, everybody's got air conditioning. Most people have central air conditioning built in, you know. But even people that don't have central, they've got window units.
Yeah, see, we had a window unit back when we had an apartment, but
Mm.
we got the house. It's like, okay, man, we're getting central air. So we actually priced it out. Central air is actually more economical in the long run compared to buying a brand new air unit every 4 or 5 years, right? Because that's about how long they last anyway.
Yeah.
And it stays with the house. You have to worry about hauling something else out.
I had to replace my central air in the house last year, I guess.
It doesn't get that hot there, though.
Huh?
It doesn't get that hot there.
106 is not hot.
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, see,
Probably no.
the last time I was in Winnipeg, oh yeah, it was 107 the last time.
You're here in January, yeah, right.
No. When I was in Winnipeg, it was 107 degrees, and I was wearing long johns and a suit outside. So everybody else is sweating their ass off.
Okay.
I know. It's just the way I am. It's the way I'm built.
Okay. Hot weather is hard on a fat man. Tell me how I know.
Nancy's heading out. She said she's off to bed, getting up early to run some errands. Drink.
Nancy, take care.
Drink.
Yeah, you can drink. It's not a break, but it'll count.
It's not a break, it's just a come undone.
Running some errands.
Well, Donna, I'm not a fat woman, but I'm a fat guy. And I don't like heat.
Heat don't agree with me.
I don't like the cold.
Not really.
Steven, I know people though that don't like air conditioning. Talking to a girl the other day, she goes, I don't even turn the AC on in my car. I don't like it. It's too cold. I'm like, what?
Honestly, I'm not a giant fan of the AC. I mean, I do like it cooled off, but I stay wrapped up in a blanket pretty much year round.
I think the biggest benefit to AC is the dehumidification. You know, it takes it turns the humid summer air into less humid summer air.
Yeah.
Humidity plays a big, a big part when
Yeah.
what you consider hot or not.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, 115 in Arizona. I'm more comfortable there than I am at 85 here. You know, because we've got 85% humidity. You know,
Yeah, because of all that lake
Yeah.
water, right?
Exactly. Our humidity is up there. It's
yeah.
usually.
Oh, Donna, you're funny. Hey, Mr. McCrory, how's it going today?
Hey, Ken.
Well, hey, Chase, have you ever thought about wearing long johns?
No.
Why not?
I do in the wintertime, like to work.
I think you can get Spider-Man long johns.
Oh, those underoos. You can get a onesie. Just wear a onesie around the house. That'll work for you.
I'm good.
All right, we're gonna buy Chase a onesie now.
And
So
Chase,
that-
you know that if we're picking on you, you're in, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Robin, really? Do you think I'm gonna start the eyes tonight? What time do you think it is? When do you think my show's over tonight, Robin?
You know, about 14 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll start the eyes right now and I'll get them all done. Not gonna happen tonight. I need something for tomorrow. I'm gonna start a new project tomorrow, by the way.
What are you starting?
What?
What are you gonna do?
I'll start a new project tomorrow. I've seen some quotes to live by. Um, motivational quotes
Yeah.
that I found the other day, and I gotta do a couple. I saw the quotes, so the quote and their name on the bottom, so I'm gonna do them in a fancy font and stuff for tomorrow. I'll do that
Chris,
tomorrow.
in the chat. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, I used to wear waffle long johns. But people ask me, is that your legs or you're riding a chicken?
Oh my. Yeah, I stopped wearing waffles when the Stanfield came out with the double layer ones. There's a good Canadian company, Stanfield, for all your special long underwear needs.
Well, I spent many years kneeling on the ice when we were snowmobile racing with a snowmobile suit on, but now I can barely walk.
Yeah.
the knees are screwed. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
and the hands, like, of course you can't do what you want to do with gloves on when you're tuning snowmobiles between rounds in a race. And so it was fun then. And, and am I sorry about it? Well, I don't know. Too bad. So sad. It's me. And like, was it worth it?
Well, that's
and
the time.
one, two, $3,000 setting up for a race and coming home with a $40 trophy. Yeah.
Was the story worth it?
The story, well, yeah, it was enjoyable.
It was worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was an experience,
When you could, rub it in their face, or what do you want to call that? Yeah. And but what would you call it? The camaraderie, the road to getting there with the guys that I was, racing with, and helping. Yeah, we had great times.
That's what matters.
Yeah, exactly. It's not what you win, You certainly don't go into it for the money. That goes for all competitions for for what I know.
Yeah.
I don't.
If you keep thawing all those pieces out there, John, you're going to have to get to the eyes eventually.
Well, actually, the eyes are the only thing left to do after this last cut here.
John, I gotta tell you,
I'm a procrastinator to the nth degree. I know exactly.
I gotta tell you, John, what you're doing with the camera, zooming out when you're not cutting and zooming in when you are cutting, that's incredible.
Why? What do you mean? Well, because it's attached to my
Yeah.
my magnifying glass.
Yeah. Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's attached to my magnifying glass. When I move magnifying glass back down, that's where you can see me cutting, right?
Oh, okay. Well, focusing out it's nice.
That's a freestanding magnifying glass.
He's got it on a gantry, I believe.
But it's like those inspection things.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
So my magnifying glass is right there, right? On a arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So then my camera is just attached to here with a clamp.
Oh, you're a sneaky bugger there.
Yeah. Ain't that clever?
Thanks.
Ain't that clever?
Not just good looks here. You guys know this already.
Yeah. I would do a live stream if I could figure out about a 20-foot HDMI cable. What do you call it? A miniature HDMI?
I'd do a live stream if anybody wanted to watch me sitting and watch it on.
Well, there's the other thing. The content would be pretty boring.
Yeah.
For me,
Okay.
I just like watching John's fluid chicken there going.
Yeah.
Got to call it
Right.
a night, boys. We're fixing to head out on the golf cart.
Well, have a good night.
Yeah. You guys going out for ice cream or something?
Exactly.
Yeah. Look at you
Exactly.
go, Russ.
Ice cream, buddy.
Yeah, baby.
You going out in your Harley there, Russ?
No, I'm going out on that other one, the golf cart.
Oh, okay.
We'll see
Take
y'all.
care. Have a good time.
See you later, brother.
I don't care what people ride as long as they're having fun.
Oh, yeah. Same deal. Yep.
But you got to razz it. You got to
Yeah.
razz.
Yeah.
For the
Okay, let me go back to my other camera here.
Well, it's drizzling out here, so my fire is doing good. It's not getting out of control. But I don't want to set the bush on fire, or I'll be in trouble.
Okay, there we go. There we go. So the only thing left to do is her eyes. And there's her arm tattoo. There's her arm tattoo I just did up today.
Yeah.
And then her hand and her hand tattoo. So the only thing left is her eyes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because if I screw up her eyes,
I can't miss that. I can't miss the eyes. Because that
And like,
was the first thing I looked at when you started the thing was the eyes.
like I was telling Ross, I said there's probably gonna be about 20 cuts in each eye, just to try and get the look of it, right? Just to try and have it so she's watching you everywhere. So that's gonna be my challenge, but that won't be tomorrow night though. That'll probably be on Sunday.
You say not tomorrow night, on Sunday?
Not tomorrow. It'll be Sunday.
Well, that's good because I got my grandson's first birthday party tomorrow.
What?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And was your birthday? Was it today or yesterday?
It was yesterday. His actual birthday is today, and my daughter's having the party tomorrow. I joked that the cheeky little bugger, he wanted his own day. He didn't.
Well, no. It's okay. It's the same with my grandson because he was supposed to be born on the 24th of March, and he wasn't born until the 25th of March, 3:00 in the morning. Right. So he wanted his own day too.
Yeah, yeah. Mine come along, and he, the due date, the whatever you want to call it, it was supposedly about 2 or 3 days earlier than my birthday, and he's going on, he's hanging on, and the daughter went in, and they induced her, but she didn't go in till whatever time, and it was an hour and 20 minutes after my birthday date. I don't care. I was just so glad that he was, whatever.
Yeah. Well, see, so it's I can never forget my grandson's birthday because it's the day after mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have done that already. Holy cow!
Yeah. Now my aunt, I was born on my aunt's birthday, the actual day, and my sister was born on my mother's birthday.
Yeah. Our nephew was born on Tina's birthday just last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm really
Crazy how that works out, isn't it?
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Yeah.
365 days and chances.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 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 And somebody that's that close to you is born on your birthday. That's crazy. Can't win the freaking lottery, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to Spud's birthday party tomorrow.
Spuds McKenzie.
No, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
so anyway, Spud, what's your grandson's name? Spud? Yeah. Anyway, my daughter, they went over there, and it was like the couple of days after, right? And she has them all in swaddling clothing. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And she's got them propped up on her shoulder, chest, and she says, "He's just like a little potato." And I say, "Spud." It's stuck. So yeah, and my granddaughter, they used to call her Peanut, and they shortened it to Pete, and she calls herself Pete now to this day, and she's 5. So
Yeah.
I got 2 grandkids, and one's Pete and one's Spud.
I mean, we don't want to do it again if it's with you.
His real name is Maverick.
Maverick.
Yeah.
It is a pretty not very good puzzle.
Well, it's very, very cheap.
But it's done.
No,
Yeah, no, it's missing a piece, and we don't see it on the floor, and it was cut really bad, and there's extra little bits and pieces, so we're just...
it doesn't go together good at all.
Is that a bag of popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't got no popcorn.
I'm gonna go in the house and get some popcorn now.
Oh,
Well, Art just came in. Mark just came back.
yep.
Hey, Art. Welcome back, Mark.
Kathleen, whose wife's doing?
Did you have mushrooms on your steak there, Mark?
Hi, Kathleen.
So I got back to work yesterday, and the boss was okay. So long story story time. So the boss was out last week, and he was doing some vinyl job, and he climb down off a ladder and hit his calf on a bench that was sitting behind the ladder. And he's like, whatever, he hit his calf. So later on that afternoon, his calf actually swelled up like 3 times the size. He didn't know what happened, and so he was in the skid steer unloading a delivery, and said, I can't walk. I'm going to the hospital. So this was last Friday, and he ends up in the hospital, and then he doesn't come in Monday. He's on crutches now. He's waiting for he went and got a what's that scan called?
CT?
No.
CAT?
No.
MRI?
Yeah.
No, the other one. When they put the gel, like when a woman's pregnant, they put the gel on her belly and then do that scan on her.
Ultrasound.
Yeah.
Ultrasound. Yeah. They were doing it. They did an ultrasound on his leg, and they're waiting for an MRI to come in for him to do that.
Is his
And,
leg?
so apparently he tore his calf muscle by hitting into the bench when he got off the ladder. So now he's on crutches and everything else. Anyway, so Wednesday, Carrie was out doing her flyers, and somebody called her over, asked her for a flyer, and she walked across the yard and didn't see this concrete abutment basically, and she tripped over that and hit a piece of rebar and basically got a black eye, and she got a bruise on her calf now. And the boss asked me, he goes, John, is there something we need to talk about? I'm like, no, what do you mean? If you get mad, you don't have to hit Carrie. I'm like, well, how did you even hear about that? Because apparently Carrie ran into his wife when they were out somewhere, and Robin told Carrie, and then, Carrie told Robin. Robin told Dave. Dave asked me why I'm hitting my wife. I'm like, whoa, that's not what happened. So I told him what happened. She tripped and fell, and it actually looks like I freaking punched her in the face. Like her eye was like all black and blue and all swelled up. Didn't break her glasses or anything. And then her calf was all swollen up, not as bad as his is, and it's all bruised too. It's like, oh, so what'd you do? You punched her and then kicked her when she was on her way down? I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Carrie, just wear a face mask or something. You go aside, because I'm getting blamed for stuff that I didn't do. Like it looks bad. It looks really bad. But I wasn't even around. I was at work. Just saying. She's doing fine though. It just like she bruises easy to do though.
Mm-hmm.
So
You should have told him, hey, she got the same thing in common with all battered women. They don't know when to shut up.
Well, I was gonna say something like, well, she was a little slow making my bacon, so I put her in her place.
Yeah.
You can get in trouble for that kind of stuff now.
Well, my bacon wasn't ready. She knows when it's due.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, no, it was just like it was an accident. She didn't even realize that the little basically it was like a 6-inch curb in the middle of the yard, like she was crossing a yard. I'm like, well, that's the way you walk around the sidewalks. Like, even I tell you that. I don't even let the kids at Halloween walk across my grass. I'm like, that there's a sidewalk there for a reason. They're like, oh, sorry, sir. I'm like, yeah. Here's your one piece of candy. Now get out of here.
I hope you don't lick your candy first.
Well, I put the razor blades in the apples, right?
Oh, gee. Oh man, that's been going on for years. I remember that. Razor blades in the apples.
Steve Nealon.
Should have asked the boss to be hit her when she kicked his cat. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what do you mean? This won't get blocked by YouTube. Nah.
One jelly bean at a time. Okay.
And they're not even wrapped. Oh, you can buy individually wrapped jelly beans. Oh, they're such a pain in the butt to open, but you can buy them.
Well, I'm in kind of a what they call rural residential. I just shut the lights off. Nobody shows up. Not that I wouldn't, okay, fine, but
You know what I should do for Halloween this year? I should go down to the organic store and buy that carob chocolate.
That's dirty.
All organic, all natural.
Oh
yeah, all natural soy chocolate, eh?
I won't go trick or treating out of my John's neighborhood.
Yeah.
Although I am a scary bugger.
Carrie does treat bags every year, and she usually we don't get big crowds, but we usually get maybe about 40 kids. And the last couple of years, basically, she's been buying medical gloves, right, and putting like a pencil and a chocolate bar and like one of those little spider rings on the finger, and fill it with the Tootsie Roll and a bunch of other chocolate and stuff, right, and then wrapping them up and basically handing those out. And then for babies that come to the door, they get like those what are those those chewable, they're basically digestives for babies, made of pablum and stuff, right? So they get those and like a little thing of applesauce and stuff just for the babies, right? So yeah, that's what Carrie passed out. But like I said, we only get maybe 40 kids a year. That's about it. Not like in Toronto where you get like 300 kids at your house.
Like my parents used to get 150 at their place, and then over the years, the demographic changed and was down to like, my mother moved out of the house. I put my son in there for a year and a half, and he was getting about 30 a year. It just changed, the demographic in that.
Yeah. Well, like Robin says, the mall gives out candy to the kids, and they usually get about 800 kids. Well, yeah, but the thing is you got these safe Halloweens where everybody takes their kids to the mall now instead of going outside. And like when we start getting kids, like the kids will usually be here between 4 and 6:30 maybe, like before it's dark out. I'm like, that's not even Halloween. That's not even Halloween.
Yeah.
We get the odd teenager, and we're like, here, have some candy, have fun, stay out of trouble, but
Yeah.
Have some candy. Don't egg my house.
Well, when I was living at home and that, they'd start, whatever time. It was about a half or 3/4 an hour before dusk. And, it's fine. Go ahead and, that kind of stuff. But, and then about 10 o'clock at night, the 13 to 18-year-olds would show up, And no big deal. Give them candy. Give them what's left.
I don't know. I don't have a problem with teenagers dressing up and going out trick or treating.
No, if they're dressed up to some point, some they wouldn't dress up, and like, come on,
Yeah.
Well, I'm just getting candy from my brother. He's sick at home. Yeah.
No.
Sure you are.
Yeah, you could put at least a mask on, like
Yeah.
like a $2.99 knit mask, But
Oh.
now, yeah, I remember the whole deal about Halloween when I was a kid. What would you say? 10, 11, 12, 13. It was like go raid a garden, find the frozen and thawed tomatoes and pick them up and throw them at cars as they went by. That was the whole deal. That was, and then it come out there. Gate night was the night before Halloween, and that was when it was supposed to happen. And years before that, and you heard all about it in the rural areas, is where they used to tip over outhouses.
You ever tip over porta potties in town at the construction sites?
Well, you got to say, I'm an old bugger. So outhouses were not a distant thing in my when I was 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
So you just got to, put it in context. I do remember a guy, he sat in the outhouse waiting for, the kids to tip it over, and he was shooting salt out the holes when they tipped him over.
You can't get away with that now, though.
Oh goodness, no! But the smarter guys, they moved the outhouse forward, the length of the hole, so the kids would go up to the back of the outhouse to tip it over, but they'd fall in the hole first.
Unbelievable! That's the worst.
And that was, rural or semi-rural.
So, Greg, is this back when you basically used to go down the street with a stick and a wheel? Little house on the prairie, right?
Yes, I'm old, John. I'll admit to all of it.
You just picture little Greg dressed in his Sunday best going to church with a little stick and a wheel going down the road with his little tan hat on. His shorts, his calf-high socks. Oh my!
Oh goodness sakes!
All right. Well, it's been a good night, guys.
Yeah. Not quite, Mark, but close to it. Thanks, Billy, for the support.
Well, hey, if you can't live up your friends, you're gonna get in trouble by doing it to somebody else. So I'm just here I'm here for more support. Just do it to me. It's all right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, people, for putting up with my BS. Thanks, John.
Good night. Not a problem, Greg. All right. Thanks everybody for being on the panel. Thanks for being in chat.
Thanks for having me.
Be sure and catch us tomorrow on the Daily Scroll.
There's a Daily Scroll?
This is every day.
Most dailies. Most days.
Most days.
Yeah.